Good morning, friends. Happy Thursday. I'm filming this way to prove that I'm not always trying to be all glam and like whatever. This is the real me. In the morning, I had my Premier protein drink shake, chocolate, had my coffee, paid some bills, went over my budget because I got paid, and of course I have to go over my pay stub and look at my calendar because it doesn't seem like I got paid enough, but there's always that pesky, wonderful thing called taxes, right? So I'm going through, oh, this is attractive, some clothing and some laundry, and I'm putting some shit away, and really tired. I have Michael at 11:15. I have no idea what we're going to talk about today because my mind feels very blank. Sometimes I just sit there and he sits there and we wait for a topic to unearth itself. And usually it's just me whining and complaining about something. I'm having, quite frankly, to be honest with you guys, I'm having doubts and second thoughts about this new company, this new job. Call me paranoid or call it, well-earned experience from going through this many, many times. I've worked for many agencies in my life, and they always seem great at first. They're very welcoming, and they want to see new fresh blood on board, and they want capable people. And I know I'm a capable person. I make a good presentation. But as has happened with companies in the past, I immediately got a phone call with a case placement, even before they checked references or got my PPD results or my physical or I hate to keep using the word desperate because it just sounds so negative, but that's kind of the reality of things. My house is a mess. I'm going to just turn that off because, yeah, your girl here doesn't need bright light. Okay, I don't know how to make a long story short, but I'll try to for your sake. So they called me, as I mentioned yesterday, and wanted to place me with a position in Connecticut, which I thought was closer than it was. They said to me, oh, it's only 15 minutes away. Don't worry about it. That's not even true. It's a long way away because I don't drive on highways due to my phobias and fears and panic disorder. And, I do have the Klonopin for acute anxiety attacks and panic, but I'm not about to take it while I'm driving or while I'm going to a job because it makes me really tired. And I never want to seem like under the influence somewhere. I don't know anything about this gentleman. I don't know anything about the case. I suspect that it's been a hard case for them to staff, and there could be a million reasons for that. When she asked me if I would work an overnight on Saturday, well, first of all, we're going to have a heat wave this weekend, and I'm sure the guy has air conditioning, but who knows? She was very, very strict about no phone use, no phone use. So something tells me that there's been a complaint in the past from this man. I don't know. I just have this gut feeling, this intuition that it's probably a job nobody else wanted. So she's like, oh, well, we have an eager new employee who's probably down for anything. And I told them, I still have my job. I didn't give my notice yet. And I need to keep a steady stream of income coming in. So I need to tell her my decision today about that. It doesn't mean I'm going to quit the new company, but I'm still giving my current job a shot because that situation with the guy, the harasser, is being dealt with, and I can't act like that's indicative of the whole company. It is a hard job. I know I complain about it a lot. I have a lot of ambivalence, but at the end of the day, I also like that with a lot of these places, I can use my phone, clearly. I can eat there. It's very close by. For a lot of people, driving somewhere is not a deal breaker at all. Usually those individuals have nice, comfortable, safe cars. I don't. I didn't want to tell the new company this, I mean, it's not like it's going to imminently explode or break down, but it breaks down a lot. And it has a lot of miles on it. And I don't feel like driving into Bethel, Connecticut, Somebody told me Lisa, it's 40 miles away, especially if you go back roads. And I don't drive well in early morning light or dusk or nighttime. I've got really bad night vision. And so I don't know. Like, I don't know if I'm being a big baby about this or if I'm actually being realistic and more mature for a change, but I don't have a great feeling anymore. Um, I have two other coworkers in my current job who also applied there, and they were told the same kind of bait and switch thing, that like there's plenty of cases in this area, but then they get there, and just like with me, it winds up being, well, are you willing to drive to Connecticut? And there's Connecticut and then there's Connecticut. I mean, Connecticut's not a big state, but I am not about to, even for 14 an hour, which isn't a lot of money, but it's better than 12, use up all my gas and my peace of mind to drive somewhere with a person I might not even get along with and sit there for 12 or 14 hours and not even be able to use my phone. I know that probably sounds spoiled to a lot of you, but there is a lot of downtime when residents are sleeping or just sitting there watching TV. And I'm not just going to sit there and not be on my phone or read something or, you know, it's feast or famine in caregiving jobs, because it's either crazy circus-like chaos, complete chaos, or there's a lot of downtime in which you're almost a little bored. Although I'm not really a bored person, because I do like to read and I write and I'm on my phone doing a lot of things, not just scrolling social media or YouTube. I do a lot of writing, even like in my notebook section. I have hundreds of poems in there. I wrote 2 this morning. I've just been really inspired lately, even though I've been tired. I wound up breaking keto a little bit last night after work. I don't know, I was just really headachy and hungry. And I said, well, I'm going to allow myself a couple of carbs because maybe I need them. Well, it's almost just kind of like with drinking with me. You have a couple of carbs and then you start wanting more. So I had like 15 potato chips while I was at work. What else did I have? A couple bites of chocolate ice cream. I mean, I didn't binge out. I didn't pig out. But, and I'm sure I'll still have a loss next Wednesday, but I didn't feel that great about doing that. And then my coworker went outside and she offered me a cigarette and then one for the way home like she used to. And I was like, oh my God, I could go for one so freaking bad. I said, no, I quit. So I didn't do it, but I almost felt bad at myself for how much I was tempted, which is kind of dumb. You can be tempted and still say no, and you're actually all the stronger for it. But I was like, I should be above being tempted by now. Hell, that's unrealistic. I might be tempted for a freaking year. Just like with the sugar, just like with the carbs. But this morning, like I said, I had my vitamins, my meds, my Premier Protein drink, which is 30 grams of protein and only 3 grams of net carbs. And it's delicious and it's very filling. So between that and my allergy pill and my coffee, I'm hoping to rouse up out of this tiredness and the way I look so I can be a little bit more on point for my therapy. It's really bad weather out, so it's like a low pressure system, which always settles in my sinuses. But I'll be fine once I take a shower. And yep, just sitting here with my ever-present laundry. But I don't have to do any today. After I finish with him, I'm free until, is it 4 or 5? 4. I work 4 to 10 tonight. And then tomorrow, what the hell am I doing tomorrow? Tomorrow's Friday. Let me look at my calendar. Tomorrow's the 19th. Oh, maybe I am off. I'm still off because I was going to go to the city. I actually still could, technically, but I don't like what the weather's going to do. And then I've got the 4 p.m. to overnight at a different site. That means I leave at 8, and then that's on Saturday. And then on Sunday I work 4 to 10 and then 10 to 8. So I'm working a lot. Michael will probably say, you're working too much, you're burning out. And I'll be like, okay, well, you don't pay my bills. With all due respect. Okay, I'm just rambling now for the freaking sake of rambling. I'm going to take a shower, but I just kind of wanted to say hi to you guys while I'm au natural. Because I trust you and I love you and you guys are my friends. All right. Peace. Happy Thursday, and I'll check in with you later. Bye.